Good morning students. Today we are going to continue our exercise 2.5 of chapter 2 polynomials. Students, this is our question number 10. Factorize each of the following and the question comprises two parts. The part A is 27y cube plus 125z cube. So you know that 27y cube can be written as 3y whole cube because the square of the cube of 3 is 27, and similarly 125 can be written as 5z whole cube. Now आप इसको अपनी आइडेंटिटीज के सेट से मैच करेंगे. सो एज यू नो आपको बताया गया था कि हम लोग के पास कुछ एक्स्ट्रा आइडेंटिटी है. तो ये वही आइडेंटिटी हम यूज करने वाले हैं, दैट इज a क्यूब प्लस b क्यूब, एंड इट इज इक्वल टू a प्लस b इन वन ब्रैकेट एंड देन a स्क्वायर माइनस ए बी प्लस बी स्क्वायर. सो इस आइडेंटिटी का हम यूज करने वाले हैं स्टूडेंट्स इसमें. सो आप जब कंपेयर करेंगे अपने आइडेंटिटी को अपने क्वेश्चन से, यू विल फाइंड दैट द वैल्यू ऑफ ए इज 3y एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ b इज 5z. So I am just going to put the value of a and b in the right hand side of my identity set. So a plus b. So for that we have to write a is 3y plus b is 5z in one bracket, and then a square, that is 3y whole square, minus ab, that means 3y into b is 5z, plus b square, that means 5z whole square, and then bracket close. Again we have to solve this bracket. So in the first bracket we have the same value 3y plus 5z, and in this bracket 3y whole square will be 9y square minus 5 3 times 15 yz plus 5 square is 125 z square. So this will be our answer. And in the similar way you have to use the identity a cube minus b cube, which is equal to a minus b, and then a square plus ab plus b square in our part b. Okay, now we are moving to question number 11. Question number 11 is again factorized, and it is 27x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 9xyz. So we can write it as 27 is a cube of 3, so I can write it as 3x whole cube, and y cube is itself a cube of y and z cube is a cube of z, and then I am going to write it as 3x, that is 3x, y, that is y, and then z, because we have to match our question with our identities. So as you can see, it is going to match with a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, and you know that a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c in one bracket, and then in the another bracket we are having a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So this is our identity, and we are just going to put the values of a, b and c in the right hand side of our identity. So I am going to place it over here, a plus b plus c, then a is 3x, b is y and c is z in the one bracket, and then a square, that is 3x square, so 3x the whole square, plus b square, that is y square, plus c square, that is z square, minus ab, that means minus a is 3x and b is y, so we are having 3xy, minus bc, that means yz, and minus ca, c is z and a is 3x, so I am going to write 3xz. Now we just going to open our square bracket, that is the answer would be 3x plus y plus z, and then 3x square, that is 9x square plus y square minus z square minus 3xy minus yz minus 3x, and this will be our answer. Now we are moving to our next question, question number 12. Now students, this is our question number 12. verify that x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz is equal to half x plus y plus z in one bracket and then x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. So students, as you can see over here that it is question of verify type. So in this question again we have to prove our left hand side equivalent to the right hand side. So we are going to solve over here our right hand side part, because as you can see the right hand side part comprises many brackets. So we are simply going to solve our brackets over here. So I'm going to write RHS, and which is half x plus y plus z and then x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. So I'm going to solve it as, because half x plus y plus z simply cannot be solved. So I'm going to solve this bracket, the big brackets. So this can be seen as the identity, that is a minus b whole square. So as you know, a minus b whole square is a square, so which is x square, plus b square, that is y square, minus 2ab minus 2x square. Similarly over here, y square plus z square minus 2yz. Similarly in the third term, plus z square plus x square minus 2xz. Now as you can see, this will be again same, x plus y plus z, and then you can see, student, over here x square and then here x square. So I'm going to write it as 2x square. Similarly, y square and y square will become 2y square. Similarly, z square and z square become 2z square. Now I'm going to write the remaining term, minus 2xy minus 2yz and minus 2xz. Bracket close. The first term will be same, half x plus y plus z. As you can see, students, in this bracket we are having 2 as a common term. So I am going to write 2 in outside of the bracket and rest of the terms same, x square plus y square plus z square, because we have taken 2 common. So we are going to write the remaining term over here, minus x, and then this. As you know, 2 will cancel 2. So we are having over here x plus y plus z and then x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. And students, I am going to solve now the left hand side part. So as you know, in the left hand side part we are having x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, and you know the identity for it, that it is the identity of a cube plus b cube plus z cube ac cube minus 3abc. So for that we are having a plus b plus c, that means x plus y plus z in one bracket, and then a square, that is x square, plus b square, that is y square, plus c square, that is z square, minus ab, that is minus xy, minus yz, minus zx. So as you can see, on solving the right hand side we have got the x plus y plus z, and then x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz and minus xz. And in the similar way, on writing the complete identity of the left hand side part, we got the same terms that we got in the right hand side part. So you can write that LHS is equivalent to RHS, hence verified. So in this way we can verify our question number 13. Now this is our question number 13. If x plus y plus z is equal to 0, show that x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So we have given this term and we have to show the value of x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So students, we know our identity, that is x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz and it is equal to x plus y plus z in one bracket and then x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Okay, we have learned the identity in terms of a, b and c, but in our question we have given the value in terms of x, y, z, so I just have converted the terms in x, y and z. Now it is given in our question that the value of x plus y plus z is equal to 0. So I am going to place its value in my identity. So the left hand side part is same, so I am going to write it as it is. Now this part x plus y plus z is given to us, it is 0, and the remaining term I am going to write as it is again. Now as you know students, when 0 is multiplied with any term, it will give us 0. So we are having just the left hand side part. Now as you know, when I take this minus 3xyz in the opposite side, so its sign is going to be converted. So it is x cube plus y cube plus z cube and it is equal to 3xyz. And students आप देख सकते हैं यही हम लोग को शो करना था. So we have shown it and this is the end of our question number 13. Now we are moving to next question. Here we are having question number 14. Without actually calculating the cubes, find the value of each. And in this question we are having two parts, and this one is the part 1, minus 12 cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube. And it is said student कि आपको actual calculate नहीं करना है cube, आपको उसकी value directly find करनी है. So for that I am going to let the value of x is minus 12. The value of y is 7 and the value of z is 5. And it can be observed student that when we find the value of x plus y plus z, it is equal to minus 12 plus 7 plus 5, which is equal to 7 plus 5 is 12 and 12 when subtracted by 12 it will give you 0. So the value of x plus y plus z is 0. And we have done in the previous question that when the value of x plus y plus z is 0, then x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. ये हम लोग की आइडेंटिटी पहले क्वेश्चन में गिवन थी कि अगर हम लोग का x plus y plus z की वैल्यू 0 फाइंड आउट होके आती है तो उस केस में जो हमारी आइडेंटिटी थी पहले वाली वो क्या बन जाती है, x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So simply I am going to put the value of x, y and z in this. So it is minus 12 cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube, and in this I am going to put the value of 3, and x is minus 12 and 7 and then 5. Now simply we just have to multiply 3 and then minus 12 and then 7 and then 5, and it will give us minus 1260, which is our answer. And in the similar way student, you have to do its second part. Now we are moving. Question number 15 is give possible expression for length and breadth of rectangle in which their area are. And in this question we are having two parts, and the part first is area equal to 25a square minus 35a plus 12. So we have given here the area of the rectangle and we have to find the length and breadth. So students, as you can see over in the solution I have written as area is equal to length into breadth, and the area is given to us in the polynomial form, that is 25a square minus 35a plus 12. So students, the expression given for the area of the rectangle has to be factorized. इसे हमें factorize करना पड़ेगा, and one of its factor will be its length and the other will be its breadth. So जब हम इसको factorize करेंगे तो जो इसके factors आएंगे, एक factor जो होगा वो इसका length होगा और जो दूसरा factor होगा वो इसका breadth होगा. तो इसको फैक्टराइज करने के लिए स्टूडेंट्स हम स्प्लिटिंग द मिडिल टर्म वाला मेथड यूज करने वाले हैं. So in that, as you can see, we are having 3 terms and we have to multiply our constant term with the variable of a square over here. That is, we have to multiply 12 by 25. And when you multiply 12 by 25, you will get 300. And again, अब मैंने इसका 300 का प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन पहले से ही किया हुआ है. And for in that we got 22553. नाउ अब क्या करना होता है स्टूडेंट्स, हम लोग अपनी फर्स्ट टर्म को सिमिलरली जैसे है वैसे ही लिखते हैं. एंड हम लोग अपनी मिडिल टर्म को स्प्लिट करने वाले हैं. आई एम गोइंग टू पुट प्लस साइन ओवर हियर बिकॉज वी हैव गिवन प्लस ओवर हियर. देन आई हैव टू पुट द वेरिएबल a, देन प्लस 12. नाउ हम लोग को क्या करना है कि इस जो हम लोग को फैक्टर्स गिवन है इनको इस तरीके से अरेंज करना है बेटा कि प्लस करने के बाद 35 है एंड मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद 300 आना चाहिए. तो चलिए करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. 2 2 जा 4, 4 5 जा 20 एंड देन 5 3 जा 15 एंड व्हेन यू ऐड 20 एंड 15 यू विल गेट 35. तो किस तरीके से फैक्टर हुए 20 प्लस 15 एंड 20 प्लस 15 इज 35 एंड व्हेन 20 इज मल्टीप्लाई बाय 15 इट विल गिव अस 300. नाउ सिंपली जैसे हम लोग फैक्टराइज को सॉल्व करते हैं उस तरीके से हम इसे सॉल्व कर लेंगे. -20a माइनस 15a प्लस 12. एंड अब क्या करेंगे, इनमें से कॉमन निकालेंगे स्टूडेंट्स. क्या कॉमन आने वाला है, दोनों चीजें 5 के टेबल में आती है. सो आई एम गोइंग टू पुट 5a कॉमन एंड 5 टाइम्स 25 होता है 5a एंड 5 4 टाइम्स 20 होता है तो 4. देन अगेन आई एम गोइंग टू पुट ओवर हियर दोनों नंबर्स जो है ये 3 के टेबल में आते हैं. सो आई एम गोइंग टू पुट 3 कॉमन. सो 3 5 टाइम्स 15 सो 5 एंड a इज ओवर हियर. माइनस मैंने कॉमन लिया है बट यहाँ प्लस है तो आई एम गोइंग टू प्लेस माइनस एंड 3 के टेबल में 12 आता है 4 टाइम्स तो 4 ओवर हियर. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स क्या हम लोग के पास ये 2 टर्म्स आ गई हैं एंड इन 2 टर्म्स में से जो कॉमन आ रहा है वो क्या है 5a माइनस 4. सो रिमेनिंग टर्म इसमें क्या है, यहाँ है 5a एंड दूसरी साइड है माइनस 3. सो द फैक्टर्स ऑफ 25a स्क्वायर माइनस 35a प्लस 12 आर 5a माइनस 4 and 5a plus 3. Sorry, 5a minus 3. Therefore, the possible length आप लिखेंगे therefore length is equal to 5a minus 4 and breadth is equal to 5a minus 3. इसका रिवर्स भी स्टूडेंट्स पॉसिबल है कि ब्रेथ हम लोग की हो जाए 5a minus 3 एंड लेंथ हो सकती है 5a minus 4. So this would be our answer and in the similar way students आपको इसका सेकंड पार्ट करना है बिल्कुल फैक्टराइज करते हुए. Students, this is the last question of our exercise 2.5 which is question number 16. What are the possible expression for the dimensions of the cuboid whose volume are given below? And in this question again we are having 2 parts and the part first is volume is equal to 3x square minus 12x. So students, as you know the volume of cuboid is known to us and it is length into breadth into height. And we have given the expression for the cuboid, volume of cuboid and the expression given for the volume of the cuboid has to be factorized. We have to factorize this expression and one of its factor will be its length, one will be its breadth and one will be its height. So we are just going to write 3x square minus 12x and when we factorize it student आपको पता है 3x square and 12x में से जो कॉमन आ रहा है वो आ रहा है 3x. So I'm going to put 3x common and जो remaining term है वो है इसमें x and इसमें है 4. So students आप इसके factorization फिर से कर सकते हैं. ये कैसे बनेगा 3 into x minus 4. So I can say that possibly जो है यहाँ पे आप लिखेंगे next time में possibly here जो हमारी लेंथ हो जाएगी वो हो जाएगा इसका फर्स्ट फैक्टर दैट इज 3. जो ब्रेथ हो जाएगी इसका सेकंड फैक्टर दैट इज x एंड हाइट जो हो जाएगी स्टूडेंट्स वो हो जाएगी x minus 4. Now the second part of this question as you can see in this we are having volume is 12ky square plus 8ky minus 20k and in that we are going to write volume of cuboid. It is length into breadth into height and again we have to factorize our volume so as to find the length, breadth and height. So it is given to us 12ky square plus 8ky minus 20k, and as you can see we can take common. What we take common in between them, most likely 4 is coming common and along with the k. So अगर 4 कॉमन ले लें तो 4 कितने जा 12, 4 3 जा 12, 3y square plus 4 2 जा 8, 2 and then y minus 4 5 times 20 and then that's it. Now students, so one of the factor is 4k, so our length is 4k, it is clear. But to find breadth and height, we have again to factorize 3y square plus 2y minus 15. And you have to find the factors of 3y square plus 2y minus 15 using the splitting the middle term method. And for that again you have to multiply 5 and 3, and 5 and 3 when multiplied you will get 15, and 15 को फिर आपको अरेंज उसको प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन करने के बाद आपको इस तरीके से अरेंज करना है कि माइनस करने के बाद आ जाए 2. So when you will go through the process of splitting the middle term method, you will find the factor of, I'm directly writing student, remember आपको इसका अपने आप से factors करने हैं using the splitting the middle term method, and then you will get 3y plus 5 in one bracket and then y minus 1 in the another bracket. So it can be seen that length is equal to 4k, breadth is equal to 3y plus 5 and height is equal to y minus 1. And here students, we have completed our exercise 2.5. Remaining question जो है students आपको खुद से homework में करने हैं, and that's all for today. Thank you.